Alright, so I come to work today, and I get there at 1 minute past. Right? 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, I have a 5 minute grace period. As read in my handbook. Yeah. So I'm 1 minute past, and my coworker looks at his watch, right? And I don't know if it just happened to be circumstantial, which I really don't think it was, but you never know. Um, so he goes, "You're late." I looked at him and I said, "Oh," I said, "I have a 5 minute grace period." I said, "Is that a shot at me?" I was like, because he had he was privy to the group text messages that I was where I'm not in. I'm not in, to let me know things. But yeah. So I said, "Is that a shot at me?" I said, "Because of what happened yesterday." I said, "That's a shot at me." I said, "Okay." He said, "No, no, no. It was okay, circumstantial. Maybe it was, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Whatever, bro. Whatever, whatever." Right? Come to find out that dude doesn't really, probably didn't get reprimanded. I'm pretty sure everything got focused. Well, it did. It did get shifted onto me because when he comes in today, he came in an hour early, right? Apparently, this dude's trying to be manager. He wants to be a manager at the place. And you know what? You know what? They're probably gonna do it. They're probably gonna do it. Call no show. You come in and you probably don't have any write ups because you've been there quite some time, right? Yeah, and they're gonna put you in that position because you won't make her look bad. You know what I mean? You won't be better than her, so she doesn't have to worry about you surpassing her. So yeah, you'll get put in that position real quick. Those egos, man. Gotta love it, right? So I'm the problem for expressing my concern about the disrespect because that's just what it is. It's just blatant disrespect, and you thought I wasn't gonna say nothing, right? Okay, bet. So anyway, so I'm all about forgiveness, like I said. I will try to work with somebody and I will try to make amends and try to take the high road, but people want to be petty and people want to play in people's faces, right? And this is continuous, like I said. If you start noticing patterns, that's that damn circle again, because I've experienced this plenty of times, right? So I'm like, okay, so this guy wants to be manager, you're giving him extra hours, yet I have not, I've offered previously to work a few extra hours because I could use it. So yeah, you're gonna offer him extra hours, yet he can't even show up to his own shift on time. Okay, bet, got you. Keep playing in my face. Keep playing, because people are dropping off. You're losing employees left and right, and there's going to be that time you're gonna need me. And guess what? I'll tell you no, no. I don't care. I don't care. But yeah. So I'm like, let me squash this with this dude, right? Because it's, and I wasn't really, you know what? I had every right to say what I said. I wasn't loud. I didn't yell at him. I wasn't crazy about it. And you came in and wasn't even gonna say sorry until I questioned you about it. You thought it was gonna be okay to just come in and slip in and just do what you want, right? Okay, I'm bet, bro. Okay. Got you. Got you. So I'm like, all right, let me squash it. He came in an hour early today, right? So I went up to him and I looked at him. I waited till we were by ourselves and I said, hey, I said, listen, I said, I appreciate you coming in on time today and making a change. Thank you. And he looked at me with an attitude and was like, I didn't do it for you. Okay, fuck you then. Fuck you then. Bet. Bet. You want to come for me? Okay, fine. I don't know what I did to you or what you think you're going to do next, but I suggest you tread carefully. Very freaking carefully. Do you understand? I'm pretty sure you guys watch my posts and shit, so tread carefully. I don't know who you think you are or what you think is coming next, but it's not going to happen the way you plan. So you should have just squashed it. This happens all the time. I have dealt with this before. This happened back in the day when I worked in the diner with that narcissistic ass boss, and he would do the same shit. I had this one of those pick me girls, pick me, pick me, pick me. She had a fat ass and a butter face and a horrible personality, like paint drying off a wall, right? Yeah. So this chick did not like me. Again, that energy thing, that freaking energy destiny swapping thing, jealous hoes. But anyway, so jelly. Such a disgusting look on you, on anybody, jealousy. Like that. Yeah, so anyway, so this girl did not like that my work ethic was way better than her. And the thing was, we worked as teams in this place, okay? So we work as teams, so that means we're splitting money, we're splitting tips, right? So you better be doing half the freaking work. No, this chick will be eating in the corner, not picking up tables, and I have a packed restaurant, and I'm taking like 10 tables plus, and having problems and getting screamed at because it's not flowing, because she's in the corner eating corned beef hash, right? The boss, instead of going and reprimanding her, he would go in front of me and be like, hey, you're doing a good job. She's doing a good job eating in the corner and not doing her job in front of me, to like rub my face in it after I complained about it. So I'm like, all right, fine. We've been through this before, right? And the same chick, I did the same thing. Like, after we like had a beef about it, I went up to her. I said, hey, can I give you a hug? I'm sorry. Let's squash it. Okay. Yeah, we should be friends, whatever. Okay. So fast forward, pick me. There was a handsome guy that would come in all the time. He was a looker, right? But nothing really up there, my God. I'm sorry to say. Right, so she was up his butt all the time. He requests me, he wants me, no, he never requested her, but anyway, right? So homeboy comes in one time, and I'm his waitress, and he has a guy with him, a young guy, and the young guy is like really like creepily staring at me and won't stop, and I guess to the point of embarrassment for him, and he apologized profusely, and the guy's like, can I get my number? This chick goes over to the table because she wants the bigger guy. The guy was like almost 7 feet tall, and she goes over to the table and starts like calling me over and puts me on the spot. And like, it was like, oh, we're going to give him your number. I said, you don't have my number? I said, and I called her inside. I said, you ever do that shit to me again, and we're going to have some problems. Right? So, because she wanted to talk to the guy or whatever. So I'm like, I told the guy, I'm like, no, I'm like this, I'm good, thanks, So this guy comes in a few days later, the guy that she's been like after. And we get to talking, and he's apologizing for his friend. He's like, I'm so embarrassed, whatever. I'm like, okay. All right, bet. I'm like, so he's like, I tell him I do yoga. And he's like, okay. He's like, I would like to do yoga. So anyway, we get to talking. I get his number, right? So so I had to rub it in just to be an asshole, because she would do like petty ass shit all the time, it is what it is. I'm still a human at the end of the day at times. So I rub it in her face. I'm like, hey, look at this. And because he sent me the text message, I said, hey, look at this, right? Which I probably should have not did it, but it was just too good, right? So we end up hanging out and whatever. And he's in the place the one time, right? And she's like, they're making fun of her, right? Him and his brothers would come in there, all his brothers. So they're making fun of her. And my friend tells me, they're making fun of her back there. And I'm like, oh, that's not cool. I'm like, I don't like them now. I'm like, even though I don't like her, it's not cool that they're making fun of her like that. Little did I know, I see the guy again, right? And he tells me what went down, and I'm defending her. And this girl is throwing dirt on my name. She wanted to know why me. She was blowing up my spot, throwing all kinds of nonsense on my name. And here I am defending this girl, trying to squash beef with her. And she's just all types of shady. I was like, wow, check that shit out. All the time. Petty ass chicks. Like, I don't understand that. What is wrong with you? And you guys, you be the ones that'll be the first one to talk about, you must hate your own kind. You know what? I'm not saying that I really like a lot of you. A lot of you women are not nice. But the men aren't much better, because men, once you turn them down, a lot of them turn into like, it's the same thing. They get petty like the women, and they throw dirt on your name and all types of slander and nonsense. I swear.